About the special connect that the Prime Minister has with the people of Jammu and Kashmir. This is also extremely significant because this comes after the revocation of Article 370. Let's tell you where the battle is, the big battle in Udhampur. It is between Jitendra Singh of the BJP, the Union Minister. So the Prime Minister is going to be campaigning for him. He is pitted against Chaudhry Lal Singh of the Congress Party as well as GM Saruri of the Democratic Progressive Azad Party. So this is where the battle is going to be. But let's also speak a little bit about who, in fact, Jitendra Singh is pitted against. The Congress candidate from Udhampur, Lal Singh, Chaudhry Lal Singh, remember, is a two-time MP and a three-time MLA. He had switched over from the Congress Party to the BJP in 2014. He was also a minister in the BJP-PDP government. And in 2018, he had also supported the Kathua rape accused. So there was a big furor around it. He had, in fact, attended a rally backing the rape accused as well. Back then, remember, the Congress Party had raised an objection to it. After the entire furor, he had also resigned from the BJP. And he launched his own political party in 2019. And now, this time around, he has been fielded by the Congress Party. So the BJP, remember, has also been talking about the doublespeak of the Congress Party. But today, the focus is going to be on the Prime Minister's rally. Let's go across to my colleague Pradeep Datta joining us on the broadcast to get us a sense on what is the mood like on ground. Pradeep, it's a significant rally. In fact, just now, the Union Minister was also, and the BJP candidate was also talking about the Prime Minister's special connect with the people of Jammu and Kashmir and the significance of the Prime Minister's rally today.
Yes, you're absolutely right. In fact, it's going to be a very significant rally, the first election rally of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi here in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, where he's going to campaign for emerged PMO Dr. Jitendra Singh, because he is two times Member Parliament from this area and he's seeking re-election. And third time also people are saying that he has a chance, because reason being that the kind of development that has been done by this present government. And today, in a short while, the Prime Minister will be landing here and he's going to address people here. Large number of people are already present. I had been interacting with the women voter. I had been interacting with the Muslims also. I asked them one question, because often the opposition party leaders say that after abrogation of Article 370, there is an alienation, especially the Muslim voters are not that way connected with the BJP. He said, most of them said that they are here for Vikas. They are here something what the Prime Minister keeps on talking about, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. And he said that look and listen to the slogans here inside. Everybody is saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai. I have come from a far off place like Ramban, someone coming from Bhadrawa, someone coming from Doda. That clearly indicates that Muslims also feel connected with this leader. Reason being that way he has been able to address each and every person. Because Prime Ministers, if you look at the politics, is dependent on 4S. One is that he had been able to give Samman, that means dignity to each and every person. Suraksha, already we have seen how there has been ceasefire on the border, terror-related incidents have come down. Then there is a Samvad. That means he's having a dialogue with each and every person at the grassroots level. And then Sanskriti, he's talking about the Sanskriti, because he's trying to give fillip to the Sanskriti, heritage, culture. And that's one of the reasons that today's India's story is selling everywhere. Everybody is talking about Indian culture. And here also you can see large number of people, because of the security reason. We are right now out because today there had been taken several measures of the security.
So just a few moments from now, the Prime Minister is expected there. Pradeep, request you to stay on with us, because the Congress Party has attacked the Prime Minister. This comes even before his rally in Udhampur. Ahead of his rally, the Congress Party hitting out at the Prime Minister, saying the Prime Minister must answer for his suspension of democracy in Jammu and Kashmir. Ankit is joining us with Jairam Ramesh's attack. Yes, Ankit.
I'm going to read the tweet out, Pratibha. Today, the PM heads to Udhampur in Jammu and Kashmir. In their attempt to retain power in the erstwhile state, the BJP government has now suspended almost all tiers of democracy and refuses to hold fresh elections. PM must answer for his suspension of democracy. The first point, the erstwhile state of J&K has been under direct rule under the union government ever since the BJP withdrew support to the Mehbooba Mufti led PDP government, citing deteriorated security situation. People of J&K have been left without an elected government since then. 4 seats in Rajya Sabha also remain vacant as a result. He also then adds, the terms of 4,892 panchayats and 316 BDCs came to an end on January 9th, with terms of urban local bodies having ended last November. The people of Jammu and Kashmir no longer have elected representatives. He then says, in his speech in December 2023, Home Minister said full statehood would be restored at an appropriate time. Like the Assembly and Panchayat polls, will this commitment also be delayed? And then finally, he says, the new industrial policy announced in Jan 21, along with abrogation of Article 370, was supposed to usher in development and progress. However, till date, only 414 units have been registered and actual investment is just 2,518 crores. And these are the issues that Jairam Ramesh has flagged before the PM's rally in Udhampur.
Okay, so Pradeep, even before the Prime Minister arrives there, the Congress party has started attacking the Prime Minister, saying that these are rallies for the elections, but not much has changed on ground. In fact, the Congress party is saying that the Prime Minister, the BJP, had promised development, but that has not happened on ground. That's the charge that has come in from the Congress.
See, if somebody is pretending to sleep, nobody can do anything in this regard. One can see the change on the ground because I had been covering this region for long and I have already seen that how the stone pelting had come to screeching halt, terror-related incidents have come down, number of youngsters joining terror act has almost decreased. So that is a change, and a sigh of relief one can see on the faces of the mothers there. No more there are tears in their eyes, one can see the smile on their faces because no mother will love to lose their son to cross-border terrorism. No mother will love to lose their son during stone pelting. So that's one of the reasons that the mothers are smiling. And that's what actually Dr. Jitendra Singh was also talking about, that there's a lot of enthusiasm, especially among the women voters, because last time also we saw when Prime Minister came out to this place, because this is third visit during the last 1.5 months. During the last two visits, we saw that there was no ISIS flag, no Pakistani flag, no stone pelting, no terror-related incident. It was only the self-made man clicking selfie with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That shows that the charisma of this man is increasing with each passing day. And people from different walks of life, from different parts of this region have come over to listen to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So that is something that is not palatable to opposition party leaders. They have been trying their level best, but they are not able to achieve that level what actually the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has achieved. One person said he is not only famous among the Muslims here in India, but even the Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia, they had been rewarding and rewarding this man, because when they award and reward this person, they are rewarding each and every Muslim. Means 30 million Muslims putting up in India. That means the second largest Muslim population in any part of the world. I think this is what they have to keep in mind. So far as the democracy is concerned already.
Okay, so the narrative of it aside, the people of Jammu and Kashmir have seen the changes that have been ushered in after the revocation of 370. In fact, Pradeep, let's play out your report for our viewers as well, as the Prime Minister will arrive in the valley in a few moments from now. Take a look at this exclusive report that has been filed by my colleague as Naya Kashmir awaits Prime Minister's visit.
Charisma of Prime Minister Narendra Modi refuses to die down whenever there is a rally. We see there is an overwhelming response. Here also since morning, you can see that BJP supporters raising slogan Narendra Modi Zindabad, and they are waiting for their leader to come out to this place, who is going to address a mega rally here in Udhampur to campaign for MO PMO Dr. Jitendra Singh. He's the two-time MP from this region. Here in this Udhampur constituency, there are more than 60 lakh voters, and there's going to be a keen contest between Chaudhry Lal Singh of Congress and Dr. Jitendra Singh of BJP. And look at these BJP voters, these women voters, they're quite excited. क्या कहना चाहेंगे आज आप? कितने excited है नरेंद्र मोदी?
हम आदरणीय मोदी जी का दिल की गहराइयों से स्वागत करते हैं, जिन्होंने हम सब के लिए, भारत के लिए बहुत सारे कार्य किए, भारत की प्रगति के लिए, भारत के वैभव के लिए वो हमेशा तत्पर रहते हैं, और गरीबों को शक्तिशाली बनाने के लिए, महिलाओं को शक्तिशाली बनाने के लिए अनेकों जन कल्याणकारी योजनाएं जो उन्होंने चलाई हैं, उनका हम हार्दिक धन्यवाद करते हैं, दिल की गहराइयों से धन्यवाद करते हैं।
क्या लगता है कि जब भी बात करें नरेंद्र मोदी की रैली होती है तो इतना ज्यादा जोश क्यों होता है?
जोश इसलिए होता है क्योंकि उन्होंने औरतों को, सभी को, पहाड़ियों को, सबको इज्जत दी है। जो